Okay, let's talk about Brabus or Brabus. However you want to pronounce it. I know that's how
you were going to start.
Yeah, however. Oh.
Brabus would be the American accent, I think.
Yeah, so I'm going with Brabus, just so you guys won't get too angry at us. They are a car customization company, akin to like AMG, specializing in Mercedes. Lately, they have kind of switched over to a little bit of Porsche, a little bit of Ferrari, but there are certain customizer companies that get so big and so good at what they do, they're kind of accepted. And again, the best example would be AMG and Mercedes, where that's actually a subset of Mercedes-Benz. Brabus also has done collaborations with watch companies.
Yeah.
And we have one of them here with us today. This is really, really rare stuff, guys. Let me put it to you this way. I believe this is the 5th collab they've done.
Yes.
The last one
with Panerai.
With Panerai. The last one they did, we had a real good client of the store, really, really want one. So we endeavored to get one for him. It took us a year. To put that into perspective, we are one of the oldest Panerai dealers, and we have 2 boutiques now.
Yes.
And it took us a year to get this watch.
Right.
So this is actually, believe it or not, the first one I've ever been hands on.
Yeah. It came and went. I never even saw it.
In passing, yeah.
And I think it's important to know they've done 5 with Panerai, but some were experienced pieces, and they were always super, super limited. Yep. So this is the first one I've seen in person. This one's called the PAM01241, the Blue Shadow.
I love that. And I'm going to confess, this is not a watch I know a whole lot about. I know you've done some homework, and we can kind of go through it together.
Yeah, we're so excited to have it together. So 47 millimeter Panerai submersible done in collaboration with Brabus. It was modeled after actually a boat they did, the Blue Shadow series, or part of the series, with similar design. So that one had a kind of black hull and blue detailings, gray detailing throughout the boat. This matched. I also read online that they did a G-Wagon that matched with it too.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
And you could get all 3 together for $1.2 million.
Just?
Yeah.
Only? Okay.
But everything would match. But really cool. It's a company really known for their detailing, and just to me, the creme of la creme of high-end luxury. So to see that all put in the Panerai is really exciting. Skeletonized movement.
Yep.
Let's just talk about the dial because it's so pretty.
I'm going to go with DMLS case and movement, akin to the Lo Scienziato Tourbillon or the L'Astronomo.
Exactly.
Where they've actually kind of built up the case and movement. It's almost a titanium 3D printing kind of process.
Yes, exactly. And the models before this in the collaboration were all Carbotech cases, that carbon fiber. So this is the first time they've done the titanium case. And
you still have the Carbotech bezel. Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Really cool look altogether. That bluish gray detailing
Love
loom.
that color.
If you notice on the hands, the loom, there's like a light blue piping, and it surrounds that darker gray blue. So you get 2 different colorways.
And killer for legibility. Sometimes on a skeletonized watch, you sacrifice legibility. This is not the case with this watch. You can absolutely tell what time it is from across the room. It's fantastic.
It's a GMT, home time GMT. You've got your AM, PM indicator on the left-hand side.
Got it.
And then let's talk about the date wheel. This is George's absolute favorite feature of the Panerai.
So if you've watched, we have a couple of reviews on the L'Astronomo now, and that absolutely amazed me. To do a skeletonized watch where you only see the date in the window. It disappears. It's invisible. And what does it say on it? What do they call it?
Oh, so on the right-hand side, it says optical polar date.
Optical polar. So it's a polarized date window. So that when this translucent disc gets into that window, only the actual date you want is not illuminated, but you can see.
And I read how it's done. There's reflection, some metal in there. I
like magic.
But yes, let's just go with that. Perfect. You'll notice all the markers are attached to the side of the case or side of the watch. Really interesting. And then I actually love this. Panerai started doing this, I think, first with the Mike Horn. Panerai and submersible is printed on the crystal.
Yeah. Yep.
So the hands move beneath it. It's a really nice detail. And then again, it doesn't mess up with that skeleton movement.
And there's just so much like 3D-ness to it.
Yeah.
The longer you look at it, the more you see into the watch. And I absolutely love that. I could just stare at this thing for hours. It's absolutely
amazing. Deserves to be on a boat, right?
And is this, it's got to be the first I know, but skeletonized Panerai that's actually an automatic.
Exactly, yeah. The P4001 movement. So we're used to seeing Panerai skeletonized like the Tourbillon or the Astronomo. Are all manual wines, but this is actually has a micro rotor automatic.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, and is that the power reserve on the back?
3-day power reserve. You've got that on the back too. I love those indicators on the back.
Yeah.
It really is perfect because if you set the watch down for a couple days, you can check, see how much you need to wind, what's going on, put it on and go.
And it cleans up the dial. I mean, it's not always something that you necessarily need on the dial side. It's nice to have the information, but not to muddy the waters.
And look how cool the back looks with all the black.
It's fantastic.
Right?
What a cool piece.
You get the detailing the Brabus across the crown as well on the lever.
And then you're logoed on the dial with both the B and circle logo and the Brabus name.
Yep, all across. The strap too is custom to the watch. It's a leather and rubber strap.
Absolutely. Oh, and you have it. It's also logoed on the second keeper.
Yeah, they're gonna let you know they designed it together. That's for sure.
They're proud and they should be. It's really, really cool.
It comes with an extra rubber strap too, a blue rubber strap, which is nice. Only 200 produced.
Okay.
So very limited release.
This will probably be the only one we'll see.
Oh,
I venture to say.
Easy. We're lucky to be here, George. We're just lucky to be here.
In the presence of greatness.